Hey y'all, Noons here. Welcome back to Noons Airborne RC. And if it's your first time here, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified for future content. Well everybody, we got over here episode 3. We're going to go ahead and get this bad boy put together. So let's go ahead and roll that intro.
Get some!
Alright everybody, so we got this bad boy right here. Like I said before in the previous 2 videos, so you can go ahead and get caught up, go ahead and check those out. I went ahead and I kept all the old parts because I didn't know what I was going to need. So I went ahead and I've done a little bit off the camera, not too much. I left her all open so you guys can go ahead and see what I've been up to. So let's go check this out. Alright everybody, we're looking at the rear end, so let me go ahead and tell you a few things that you'll need to keep. So the pins right here, these little shafts for your elevator, they do not come on the new fuselage. You have to go ahead and take them off. It's one screw right in there. They slide right off and they thread right back on. They came out and they went in with no problem. Servos right here, I went ahead and took out both elevator servos. As you can see, routed it through them through the little slot and down into this channel that will go ahead and get pinned in when the EDF fan goes in there. I also ran the ESCs. As you can see, I got one set of wires in there, one set of wires in there. Once again, thank you again, David Snyder. And I went ahead and I started routing everything through the front. As you can see, I got both throttle cables right here. I got them taped together. I like to use this duct tape used for like the 10-inch ducting in the house. Stuff is super sticky and super strong. Also, the wires for the servo, they're only this long, so you gotta use your old extensions for the elevator and the throttle. For the rudder and the wings, they were already pre-ran. What else can I tell you guys about that? The servo wire is the unlabeled for the air brake, and that's pretty much about it. That's all I've gotten done so far. As you can see, the wires are already pre-ran for the wings, and here's this side right here. And it was so easy to take the servos out, so because I knew which side they went in, because I didn't take the one out that I go in. So let's go ahead and let's finish this up. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do on this is we're going to go ahead and get the gear doors with the servo that goes right in here mounted and get the wire ran to the front. Alright everybody, that was pretty much the rundown of what I've gotten done so far. You do have to run the wires from right here to the front. If you guys see my previous video on the MiG-21, you'll know that it came with this little cheater wire. I kept it and I've been using this thing like a charm to fish all the wires through. Let me show you what it is. It's basically just a gauged wire with a little loop. I looped this around anything and it pulled it right through the front. It worked great for the MiG. It's working great for the SU-30. So let's go ahead and dive in and let's get these doors done. So we got to go ahead and take out this servo for the door, and to do that we got to go ahead and remove this plate with 2 small Phillips, and then we'll go ahead and get this stuff taken apart. Right, the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to open this hatch, but we don't have the receiver, so I'm going to go ahead and use a servo tester to go ahead and get that thing open. And there you go. Took me a while to figure out how to use this thing again. Alright, so remember that little wire I told you about? I'm going to go ahead and feed that from the inside. Come out right here. I'm going to grab my assembly. And I want to fish this servo wire into this bay. Just hook that on. There we go. Now let's go ahead and flip this thing over and button up that gear door. Alright guys, we got this door right here, and I got two tips for you. First of all, you're going to need a micro screwdriver. I got this one at Husky. It's got the bits in the back to go ahead and get to these small screws right here. The other thing was, on removing this door, what I found easiest was to have the door closed and to push down on it to create some leverage, and it'll pop on out. That way you don't break the nubs and have to buy a gear door set, which is extra. So now that we got this side done, we're going to go ahead and take care of the other side off camera, and we'll be right back. Alright, now that we got both doors on, we're going to go ahead and move on to the gear. So I got my gear right over here. And if I remember right, it's tire to the outside. Let's go ahead and double check that. Alright, confirmed, tire to the outside. So we're just going to go ahead and seat that thing in there, and we're going to go ahead and drive in our 4 screws. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and fish this line through here into where the ESCs are. And we're going to try and attempt to use our little cheater, which I don't think is going to let me work, but we're going to try. Alright buddy, and that's on this side. We're going to do the other side and finish it up off camera. Hey everybody, I'm back, and from this video forward there's not too much repairing or redoing anything. I had the phone recording and I was going through everything, and then I come to find out that my phone crashed throughout everything, so everything is pretty much almost all done, so I wasn't going to re-record it. So let me go ahead and show you what I did. And as you guys can see, it's standing on her own legs. We still got to go ahead and put the tail on, the little assembly back here. All the wires are routed through the air brake area. Got the receiver in. Got my antenna back in place. All the wires scrunched down with the BAC. So she's pretty much almost all said and done. I just got to go ahead and tape up some wires and drop the plate on in here, and she's ready to go. So yeah, it's been kind of tedious trying to get all the wires in nice and neat and everything. Marking that landing gear sequencer, that was a big help. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing put together. Maiden's coming up, so we gotta go ahead and maiden this bad boy. So as you guys can see, everything is pretty much put on there. We just got to go ahead and put on the fins, the wings, put on the covers for the motors in the back, and that's about it. I won't be going over that because that's, you know, part of assembly in the manual, and that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully we got a good maiden and we don't have to do this thing again. So let me know if you guys like these videos. Drop a like and comment down there whether you guys like it or you don't like it. Let me know. I kind of like to know that thing, so I'm not really wasting my time doing this stuff. And we got more videos to come. Paul Snop, I hear you. Turbines are coming on the way. Noon's out.
Get some!